following story that you're about to see is about a gentleman by the name of Dr. Ashish Chopra. I'm not going to tell you what he does, I'm going to let the story tell you that, but I'm going to tell you one thing. If you've ever wondered what the history of butter chicken is, this is the person who has your answer.
There is a job out there that most people have not heard about. I admit I hadn't heard about it until a little while ago, but when I did, I had to meet someone who had this incredible job. Meet Dr. Ashish Chopra, a chef, a hardcore foodie, and also a culinary historian. A culinary historian plays a very important role in the food and culinary industry. They document how food and drink were prepared, how recipes have changed through the years, and analyze how different meals have shaped societies and cultures. We all document our family recipes and our grandmother's tricks to make that perfect dal. Culinary historians put all of this together, researching recipes through the years and analyzing how they have changed.
How would I know, for a person who opens a conceptual restaurant, as to what food it is all about, what is the backdrop? It's only if you know the history of the food will you be able to develop your cuisine.
A culinary historian helps in setting up of restaurants, educating owners of the restaurants and the chefs about the type of cuisine that they can serve. A culinary historian provides them with the knowledge and the legacy of different dishes so that chefs and cooks can adapt their food menu accordingly, choosing which recipe suits them and the restaurant the best.
The inquisitive mind in me always said, Ashish, where did the biryani come from? Or for that matter, how did tandoori chicken come from? Or for that matter, what is the story of butter chicken?
What is the story of butter chicken? Now that's a story I would love to read. Another role of a culinary historian is to pen down the history of popular dishes into books for all to read.
My first book that I had authored was actually on heritage cuisine of India. So my job was to go to all the royal palaces, forts, document the secret recipes, get to know the history of the recipes, and also anecdotes which were involved around food is how my book came out to be.
In India, there are no known institutes that make students specialize in culinary history, but the top colleges and institutes do have courses that cover the history of food. The job is complex as there are no clear companies or types of organizations that would hire a food historian. A lot of the job depends on how much a culinary historian can think out of the box and find creative ways to cook, research and write. Increasingly in the present day, many lifestyle and cookery shows hire culinary historians for their specialized perspective on food. It's worth keeping in mind that we make our own history. Politicians write the history of politics in the country as much as musicians write the history of music. Culinary historians bring you the history of food. An interesting profession, no doubt, but one that requires you to be extremely passionate about what you do. I mean, come on, you're documenting the history of butter chicken. That's very important for future generations to come. In New Delhi with Devdeep Konbar, Kriti Mathur for NDTV.
And that's a wrap on our special show on culinary arts. Until next time, thank you for watching and goodbye.